Hello everyone. Um, this is this is the end, isn't it? This is like my last day. Well, not my last day, but my last week here. So I wanted to get this last vlog in under the wire before all this is gone. So first of all, had an interesting experience. Friend of the show, Al Badger, invited me and a few other friends out to see the Rocky Horror Show, which is, of course, the stage play, musical stage play that the movie is based on. And let me tell you, a stage play is not a movie. And I mention this because the Rocky Horror Show is not the Rocky Horror Picture Show. You know, you're there in front of live actors. The one thing you don't do is, do shout-outs like you do with the movie. It's because, yelling at the actors is heckling. So, I really hope that the people who put on this play learn from this, and I would hope that they would, come out and, because this was opening night, and I kind of want them to come out and do an announcement for future installments of this play and say, if you do the shout-outs like you do in the movies, we'll throw you out! Because, yeah, they kind of ruined the experience of seeing that play, which, apart from that annoyance, was actually quite good. I really did enjoy that, but that, I kind of wish I'd seen the original production. Unfortunately, I was like 4 years old when it was out. Oops, I've just kind of revealed my age there. But, yes, where were we? Oh, yes. Not gonna have, this is probably gonna be my last vlog for a while, because I don't know where I'm gonna be taping them. My own home is not, really usable for such right now, for reasons I'd rather not go into. But, yeah, Stuart, who's, of course, donated to the show, and I just saw him last week. He and friend of the show, Al Badger, and I dined together, and that was very nice. Al sprung for dinner, and Stuart sprung for coffee afterwards, so, I didn't have to pay for a damn thing. That was great, but, yeah, part of me wants to go up to Stuart and just like bust into his house and say, "Hey, Mr. Moneybags, I'm shooting a vlog here now, Mr. Producer." I'm not gonna do that. I'm not good at, being an imposition. But, what else did I want to say? There was something I wanted to say other than that. There's, yeah, the confirmed Bachelors. I kind of have an idea for like a second little thing that I'll be doing. But yeah, I kind of want to get that out of the way this week. The promo I was telling you about, and I had an idea for another promo. It's just going to be like this short little thing. It adds nothing to, character development or anything. It's just a funny little idea I had. And I'll probably just shoot those both at the same time, because the second one's just like this really short thing. Anything else I wanted to say? Yes, there are things that I want to say, but they're going to have to be after the break, because I have something that I want to taste later, and it's chilling in the freezer right now, which isn't really that necessary, because it's actually pretty cold outside. It's just been in the back of my car all night, so it's probably already pretty well chilled. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you in a few minutes. Hello, and welcome back. I kind of wanted to do something special for my last tasting here at the park housing. Unfortunately, the thing I wanted to get was cashew juice, cashew apple juice, not cashew milk. There's a difference. One thing about this season, I've been eating a lot of tropical fruit. Because I don't know if you realize this, if you're watching this and you're not from California or the West Coast, but we've been in the middle of a really awful drought, like the worst we've had in years. And it's so bad that, you look at you look at the weather forecast, sunny and clear. No, we need the rain. But Yes, so I've been eating a lot of tropical fruit because, you really can't go wrong with mangoes and pineapples. It's like, even a not very good pineapple is still pretty good. But, and I have not been able to find a decent orange all year long. So, yeah, and I could tell you about my experience with, I tried a papaya this season, and that's never going to be repeated. Because nobody told me that papaya is basically the South American equivalent of durian. It's just like I chop it open and it's like Satan took his shoes off and stuck his sweaty sweat socks that he'd been wearing to the gym for the past month and never bathed, never washed, and shoved them in my face. That's what cutting into a papaya was like for me, and I couldn't get over the smell. It tasted like it smelled, and it's just like, I can't eat this. I cannot eat this. And I went online, and like if you type in "is papaya supposed to stink," you'll see all these things, all these colorful descriptions of what people think papaya smells like. So I'm clearly not the only one. But yes, cashew apple. Been fascinated by cashew apples forever. If you look online and you see what the cashew fruit looks like, it kind of looks like a sort of mango apple thing that's pooping out the cashew nut. It's really weird. And cashews are related to mangoes. And the other things in the cashew family are sumac. So basically, poison oak is related to cashews and mangoes and some other fruit. I think, what are the nuts? The green nuts? Pistachios. And they all have that sap that's in poison oak that makes you itch to a certain degree. That's apparently what makes mangoes so delicious. But, yeah, cashew apple juice. I can't find it anywhere. It's you can't find like actual cashew apples outside of the tropics because they don't travel well. So you kind of have to get either the canned fruit or the juice. And I've been looking everywhere for cashew apple juice. I can't find it. Apparently you have to go to Brazil to get it, and that's never happening. It's yeah, sorry, guys like skinny chasers from Brazil who are only watching this because they're hoping I'll be their poppy. It's like, boy, are they barking up the wrong tree. It's like, yeah, that's so frustrating. It's just like, oh, look, there's a comment on my video. Muito sexy. Oh, damn it, it's another one of those chasers. Yes, besides, it's like, if I ever go to Brazil, it won't be for sexual tourism. It will be to see what's left of the rainforest. And if I want to go see the rainforest, I won't go to Brazil. I'll go to Costa Rica because, piranhas and mosquitoes and candiru. Gosh, I can't imagine why no one would ever visit here. It's just... Oh, and if you don't know what a candiru is, look it up on Wikipedia, but don't do an image search because you'll just have nightmares for the rest of your life. Actually, just reading the description of the candiru and what it does will give you nightmares for the rest of your life, so you might as well do the image search, but no. Not if you don't like shock sites, and I don't like shock sites. But anyway, what I actually wound up getting, because I've kind of exhausted the Hung Fook Tong product line, and pretty much anything at 99 Ranch. So I went to this market in this odd, off-the-wall market in Oakland, and got a can of Big Bamboo Jamaican Irish Moss peanut drink. And below Irish Moss, in parentheses, it says carrageenan. See, if you look there, that's what the can looks like. So yeah, I can't imagine, because they had like the regular Irish Moss drink, but this is the Irish Moss peanut drink because, I can't imagine, carrageenan has much flavor. Shake gently before opening. So I will shake it gently, not vigorously like I usually do with the Asian beverages. Of course, that might have been part of the reason why the herbal tea exploded everywhere. Let's see. It smells like peanut butter. Okay. Tastes like peanut butter too. This is like liquid peanut butter in a can. This is actually pretty good. But yeah, it's just like if you hollowed out the center of a Reese's peanut butter cup just for the peanut butter and left the chocolate behind, and then stuck it in a blender with some milk and stuff. This would be the result. It's... I really like that. It's creamy and very peanutty. It's I actually did look at the ingredients earlier, but I haven't read them out loud. But you know, I'm not going to read the ingredients because there's like 10,000 ingredients back here, and they're all disodium and dipotassium crap, mono and diglycerides. And you know, for carrageenan, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot in here. I kind of wonder what the regular tastes like now, because this is just it's like drinking a peanut, not really a peanut soda because it's not carbonated, but it's very peanutty and it's very flavorful, and I really like it. So yeah, Jamaican Irish Moss peanut drink. I recommend it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you whenever I get a chance to, you know, tape again. Bye.